Hey guys, Dal here today with Dow Houston Exchange Companies. What I want to talk about today is a reverse exchange. Most of the time when we are talking, at least in general terms, about an exchange, we're talking about a deferred and forward-looking exchange where we're selling the relinquished property, taking those proceeds, and buying replacement property, okay? A reverse exchange is just the opposite. What we're doing is we're buying the replacement property first, holding it, and then subsequently selling the relinquished property using those proceeds to put into the replacement property. Now, this will be part one of part two of reverse exchanges, and it by no means is going to cover it all. It's just kind of hitting the high points. The first thing to know in a reverse exchange is your timelines are the same. It's 45 days to identify, in this case, what relinquished property you are selling, and that is again from the date that the replacement property is closed. Okay. The second deadline is 180 days, that again from that date when the replacement property is closed until you have to have the relinquished property sold, closed, and the replacement property conveyed into the name of the taxpayer. Now, we do reverse exchanges all the time, but they are a little bit more convoluted in that you're not using an intermediary, rather you are using an accommodator. They are accommodating you by holding title to that property. Now, there are ways to do this where you can take title to the replacement property or the relinquished property. Traditionally, we take title to the replacement property. The accommodator buys it on closing day, holds title, and actually takes title, and is holding title during that potential exchange period up to 180 days, of course. Whereas in a regular deferred exchange, the property is sold, it's still titled in the taxpayer's name, the taxpayer directly deeds that property to the seller and then takes title to the replacement property. The seller of the replacement property directly deeds that to the taxpayer. So, in short, that is a reverse exchange. Now, there are aspects that I'm going to cover in part two that make not only the sequencing different, but that in fact make it more complex when you think about it. So in part two of reverse exchanges, I will be talking about how to finance the reverse exchange. I hope you stick around for that. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you find this content useful. If you have any questions, but please don't hesitate to contact us.